One of the questions I often get is, what is Zion theology? As you read through the book of Psalms, you'll see the word Zion showing up quite a bit. If we're talking about just a place on a map, Zion would be equivalent with the city of Jerusalem. Jerusalem and Zion are often referred to in tandem. They're often referred to in parallel. But really, Jerusalem is a place on the map. Zion is this idea that comes with lots of theological language surrounding it and theological imagery. And so Zion is this place in the Old Testament. It's Jerusalem, but what they trying to communicate is Zion is the place where God dwells. And because God dwells there and has chosen to dwell among his people, they confess that the city is safe, and they confess that God will be their refuge. They also, in some ways, talk about Zion as a place of paradise. It's this place, in fact, if you look at Psalm 46, for example, it talks about God being in the midst of the city, and it will not be moved. And it even says these rivers flow out from Zion to water the land. And if you know anything about the topography of Jerusalem, there are not lots of rivers that flow out of Jerusalem. And so what the psalmist is confessing is not that there are waters coming out of Jerusalem, but that as long as God is in Jerusalem, the whole land around it will be blessed. And so when we talk about Zion and Zion theology in the book of Psalms and really in the Old Testament, what we're really talking about is the blessings of God and the presence of God, and that when we're in Zion, we're in the place where God dwells, and when we're in the place where God dwells, we will enjoy his blessings.